The News at 10.
One day after the Democrats' debate, Republicans competing for Chris Dodd's Senate seat go head-to-head. Good evening. First on Fox, seeking to separate themselves from the pack, the three Republican candidates for U.S. Senate take on the issues and each other.
Earlier this evening, Fox Connecticut and The Current hosted the second televised debate of this already aggressive campaign season.
It featured Linda McMahon, Peter Schiff, and Rob Simmons, the Republicans running for the seat to be vacated by Senator Chris Dodd.
A professional wrestling tycoon, an economist with a cult-like internet following, and a former CIA officer and U.S. congressman walk into a university theater and for the next hour participate in a debate that's no joke. The three Republican candidates for U.S. Senate talk tonight about foreign policy, health care, and lots about the economy. Economist and best-selling author Peter Schiff playing up and into claims he predicted the nation's economic mess and now can fix it.
In order to get out of this hole, we're going to have to work our way out and produce our way out. We can't spend our way to prosperity. We can't borrow our way out of debt. We need capital. We need investment.
When should we withdraw from Iraq and Afghanistan? And for me, the answer is simple. When we win.
They agree on much, that small business runs the engine of the economy, that a single-payer system is not the answer to health care reform, that less, not more government will help. It's when asked how their agreeability will help voters choose among them that their differences are stressed.
Not only am I the person that is most likely, to beat Blumenthal, but I can actually, change the country. I can actually bring about the reforms that everybody wants, but unfortunately, none of the Republicans that we've sent to Congress in the past have been able to deliver.
Tonight to give away a few buttons, No Blooming Way. We're here to listen to Linda McMahon, Rob Simmons, Peter Schiff, and we hope that one of these three will be successful in taking over Christopher Dodd's seat. We were successful with our first movement to dump Dodd. We've moved on to No Blooming Way, and we also have Murphy Must Go. So what we want to say now is, please, when you are ready, come and vote with us in November to take over the Congress and the Senate and turn this country back to the people who need it and want it run in their way.
Also say, we need to lower the cost of doing business in the state of Connecticut. I have fought for years to lower the cost of electricity. We have the highest electricity rates in the continental United States, and I have fought not only the companies that have raised those rates, but the federal government. And if I do nothing else in Washington, I will end the rule of the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, which has been an adversary rather than an ally. The federal government has been against us on energy costs, and we need a different way of doing business.
Okay. Mr. Alpert, rebuttal. Tom, one of the things that significantly raises the cost of doing business as you travel around the state and talk with folks who are business owners, as I do every day, one of the things that raises the cost significantly is litigation. It's one of the reasons why Connecticut is known as an anti-job state, because the government here is prone to use the one hammer they seem to really enjoy, and that is to sue. I think that with regard to the Attorney General on this issue, I would point out that we've had 20 years of press conferences. We've had 20 years of lawsuits. And yet, during the time that he has been in office, we are one of only two states in this nation, Michigan being the other, that has actually had a net loss of jobs. That's striking. 20 years later, we have less jobs since he's been in office. I would ask one basic question to the Attorney General. How many jobs have your lawsuits created?
And if I may answer that question, Tom?
It's your rebuttal.
Our lawsuits, our legal actions, actually create jobs. Just south of Omaha, Nebraska. My grandfather, as a matter of fact, gave me my first job in life, which was shoveling manure on his farm.
Maybe I could ask you a question. I remember I asked you a question in Hartford on December 11th. Can you tell me a little bit of what you're doing here today?
Yeah, I'm out here today to very clearly state that the Democratic Party has a far better choice than Senator Dodd. And I'm out here to very clearly state that I don't believe that he is reelected. I thank him for his prior service. I thank him for the good work he's done in the past, but I think it's time for him to ride off into the sunset.
You said Mr. Dodd should ride off into the sunset?
Yep.
What do you have to say about Attorney General Blumenthal?
Well, I look forward to a vigorous primary. I look forward to it. I'm sure he does as well.